Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to Cloud Test Lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
Okay, so you run your script in the normal mode. Click on this run button. Then it's going to say, see, it says like it's complaining like OK button object was not found in the object repository, right? Then, because it's something related to the object repository error, in this case, you might think to run your script in maintenance run mode. Okay, any errors that relates to the object repository, you just think of in maintenance. Even that's what it says, the suggestion here. You see, because if the objects have changed, the maintenance run mode can help you to identify and fix these issues. Okay, so let's start with, and you go ahead and run your script in maintenance run mode. And now it's going to say, hey, that particular object was not found. So what you want to do? Okay. So either you can point to the object. So click on this button, point. Okay. And then you can point to that particular object because it's complaining that OK button is not found, right? So you can point to that object. And then you can add that object to the object repository. Just click OK, and then so you see it's giving the option. Say, do you want to add the object and then update and rerun the step? Okay, add the object and then update and rerun the step. This basically add object to repository dialog. So once you do this step, just say if you click OK, then it's going to run and then it logs in. So that object gets added and also it executes your script. You just click OK button. That way now, you need not worry about how to add that object and then that kind of stuff. So this is the latest feature actually. In the latest version, this particular feature is available. Okay, then it says, okay, maintenance run mode completed successfully. One object was added to the object repository. Okay, so this is a very good feature in QTP. Right? Is this clear? Okay. Any other questions?
Shrikant, I'm not sure if you have done procedures, but I was going through the interview questions on Google. There was a question, what is the difference between function and procedure? If you have covered that, could you please explain me one more time?
No, not yet. That's part of the basic script.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. So that's all. No other questions? Okay. So now let's look at how you can, because in the last class we were discussing how you can execute your QTP scripts from Quality Center. So integration between the Quality Center and QTP. Okay. So this is the Quality Center and the QTP. So basically how you are going to run your scripts, how you can run a batch of scripts in Quality Center. So Quality Center is a tool that you can execute your scripts and you can also schedule your scripts and then run them, right? So in order to run, basically you need to install a couple of add-ins in order to execute the QTP scripts from Quality Center. So if you go to help, see under like this the Quality Center I already logged in. Then you see, I hope most of people are aware of this Quality Center, right? Like how to open, how to log in, because I'm not covering that stuff. So once you log in, you see here under help there is an add-ins page. So if you click on this add-ins page, it's going to open the available add-ins with Quality Center. So the first add-in you need to install is Mercury Quality Center Connectivity add-in. Okay. So you need to click on this add-in and then download add-in and run it. Okay. So you need to install the Quality Center Connectivity add-in. So this is the first add-in that needs to be installed. Okay, it's not going to take much time, it's just a couple of minutes. And then you just go back and then click on this more Mercury Quality Center add-ins. And then you need to install QTP add-in, QuickTest Professional add-in. So click on this link. And depends on what is that QTP version you are using. So you have to click on the appropriate link here. Like depends on 9 to 11. So if you're using QTP 11, just click on this add-in for QTP 11. Again, so you need to run this and then this add-in gets installed. Okay. So these are the two add-ins that is required in order to execute a QTP script from Quality Center. Okay. One is Quality Center Connectivity add-in. The other one is QTP add-in. So once you install these two add-ins, and the next part is you open QTP and also you have to do one-time setting. Okay, most other people they forget this setting, even sometimes I do. Though I worked on Quality Center and QTP for some time, but sometimes in hurry I forgot this setting. But this is one-time setting though. So you go to Tools, Options, and then go to Run. Then you need to make sure this checkbox is checked. Allow other HPC products to run tests and components. Okay. So you need to make sure this checkbox is checked here. Okay. So once this checkbox is checked, and then click OK button. So that's it. So once you have done these two add-ins installation, and then once you're done with this setting, then you should be able to run a QTP script from Quality Center. So you can connect. First, you need to connect the Quality Center from QTP. So you see here like a ALM QC connection, right? So we just select this menu from now we are trying to connect Quality Center from QTP. Okay. So select this menu and you will get this is the URL. So you basically you need to provide the Quality Center URL. Like all you have to do is just copy this one. Okay, so this is the quality center URL, right? So you just copy from here and then go back to the previous window and paste it here. So this is the quality center URL. Then connect so that you see this window. And now you can provide the username and password that selects _QC, and there is no password. Click on authenticate, and then this is the project that we are trying to log in, right? So click on this login button. Alright, so once the login is successful, then you can close this window. That way, you can connect to the quality center from QTP. So once it is connected, then you can save any scripts into the quality center. So basically, like suppose if you want to save this particular script to the quality center, right? So all you have to do is say file, say save as, because it's already saved on my script. Now I'm going to select save as, and then you see there are two different buttons here. You see this particular button once it is connected to the quality center. Otherwise, you don't see this particular button at all. So once you see this window, file system is nothing but your system where you can see all your C drives and everything. Suppose if you want to save the script locally onto your system, you can select file system, and then you can select C or D for the drive, and you can go to your folder and save it. This is the local system. Whereas if you select this one, then it's pointing to the quality center database. That means you are trying to save your scripts onto the quality center database, onto the quality center repository. Okay. So that's where here if you look at, and you see the subject. So this subject folder is nothing but, if you look at the test plan, that's where you see the subject. That is the subject like what you're seeing here. Okay. That means, see, you remember like whether you created manual test cases, right? So you're going to save it on the test plan. Same is the case even with QTP automation script. You're going to save the automation script first under the test plan. Okay. So that's where like you can create a folder, right? So even from QTP itself, like you can create a folder. So select this new folder, and then you can say something flight QTP scripts. Okay, just I created one folder like flight QTP scripts. That is the folder. Save it. Even if you look at here in quality center itself, like you see that particular folder is created. Okay, so that way just you're creating first the project and then the subject, right? So this is the project, like flight QTP scripts. And then you can save all the scripts one by one into this folder. Okay, so this is the script name and save it. So that now the script gets saved into the quality center. You see, so this is the script. So this way you can bring all your scripts into the quality center repository. Okay, so what are the scripts? So the main advantage here is like everything gets saved into the quality center repository, and that can be shareable across the team members. Anybody can log into the project and then they can see what are all the scripts that are developed, right? And the other thing is like you can create different test sets and then you can execute them. You can schedule those tests. And also your scripts are safe, right? Because everything gets saved into the quality center repository and your script will be in safe place. Okay. So that's why like the benefit like what you see with quality center. That way if the quality center is available in your company, then it's better to bring your scripts into the quality center repository and then you can execute from quality center. Okay. Then if you don't have quality center, so forget about this stuff, and then you can execute the QTP scripts. You can execute multiple scripts within QTP. Like as we discussed yesterday, in the last class. So you can execute all your scripts using this call to existing action, right? So this way you can call multiple scripts and then you can execute them. Okay. So these are the different ways, like how you are going to execute depends on what are the tools that are available in the company where you are going to work, right? So because not every company is going to have like QTP and QC. Most of the companies, they have the QTP tool. They don't have quality center. So that time, like, okay, you can create a script within QTP itself, and then you can run them. Okay. So how to schedule those tests? Actually, like say, if you want to run multiple QTP scripts within QTP, then how you want to schedule them? That part I'm going to discuss once we cover the VB scripting. So, okay. Say once you create a master script, that's where actually you're going to call these different actions, right? And then you can schedule it. There is a window scheduler. Okay. So for example, you don't have quality center, then your worry is like how can I schedule a test? So there is a window scheduler where you can run your QTP scripts. Okay. So that part I'm going to explain once we cover the VB scripting. But here, if the call center is available, you take advantage of that feature, so you can execute them within quality center. Okay. So this way you are trying to bring everything into the quality center, right? So whatever this 100, 200 scripts, you just add them to the quality center repository. And then the next step is the execution is going to happen from the test lab, right? Whether it's a manual test case or automation test scripts, the execution happens in the test lab. So select this test lab and then so go and add a test set. So again, under the root folder, go and select, say, new folder, and then that should be your project name. So HP Tools, QTP scripts. Just creating a folder in the test lab. And then you go and add all your scripts to this test lab. Fine. Say, select this folder, and then you need to create a test set. Okay. So new test set, and then QTP scripts. This is the same thing like how you did your manual test cases, right? So you create a folder and you create test set, and then you add all your manual test cases. So all your automation scripts also the same thing. Create a folder, and then go ahead and create a test set, and then you can add all your scripts. See, it's going to show you your project folders here, and then say flight QTP scripts, and then you're going to add the scripts. Okay, so select the script and click on this add button. So this way, if you have 200-300 scripts, then you're going to add all these 200-300 scripts to the test set. Okay, so this is a script that is added, and basically like how you can schedule them is, so if you go to the execution, where is that? Okay, so execution flow, and then you can you go to the execution flow tab, and there is a test run schedule. Sorry. So if you select this menu, then you should be able to select this, say, time dependency. So click on this new, and then time dependency, and then you're going to select, say, what is the date and time when you want to run this script. Okay, so you can select the date and the time. Here, so and so time, and so and so time, and so and so date. I want to run this test. Okay, so that's the scheduling part. Okay, it's under the execution flow tab. There is a time dependency tab, and then you can select the date and time when you want to run the test. And then the execution is basically, so once you select this, say run test set, and then it's going to run whatever that 300 scripts at a time, right? Because it's automation, your presence is not required. So once you select, say, a complete test set, and then that's going to execute all 300 scripts in the batch file, in the test set. Okay. So you can select, say, run all tests locally. That's where I selected all the scripts gets executed on the same machine, and then it's going to provide the results by tomorrow morning. Like it's going to say here the status, like whether the test script passed or failed. Okay. I don't know, because I'm using, on this particular machine, we are having the old version of Quality Center, and the QTP is 11, and the Quality Center is 9. Maybe the script may not run because of compatibility issues. Yeah, so this is the problem. But anyway, like this is the last step. But make sure like you have the latest versions, like Quality Center 11 and QTP 11 on the systems, then you don't get these kind of issues. So this is the last step anyway. To execute, then it's going to say like the status, the script passed or failed. Okay. So any questions? Basically, Neeta, coming to your question, you need not worry about the QTP. Okay, you need not worry about the QTP, even the QC. So all you have to do is just make sure just the scheduling, so that the Quality Center is going to open QTP in case if it is not opened. Okay, so you need not worry about that. Yeah, the Quality Center is going to open the QTP. So you are saying this automatic run as automatic run is just you're going to click on this run test set button. So it's going to open that automatic runner window. Is the test plan name and test lab name same? Yeah, most of the time like we are going to keep the project same. The name should be consistent across the test plan and test lab. That's basically like your project name.
See, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
While you showed that I did a sample run of an exact same thing, and I connected QC and QTP, and I did the run, and it actually, I could see that it opened the flight application and it ran the whole script. But then on the same similar window, after running, I get a message telling unable to open the text in the testing tool. What is that? I saw it running. I saw the an application being opened, and I saw a couple of insert orders being done. But after that, I get the message, almost like a warning message kind of thing, saying unable to open the text in the testing tool. What does that mean? And
Unable to open test.
yeah, open the test in the testing tool. I'm not sure. And it did open and I saw it running. So I thought like I'll get some result. But
No, basically like what happens is unable to open test in the testing tool means you didn't save because you're doing something else in the QTP and then you didn't save that current script. That's why the quality center failed to open that particular script. Okay, so please make sure that either you can close QTP or what are the things that you are doing, just you close all your scripts.
Okay. But it really ran the script. That's the thing that I saw it opened the script and it ran the flight application. It did a couple of iterations. All I could see it running and it completed, it finished the couple of iteration runs and after that it gets this message in quality center. That's why I was a little confused.
Then I don't know how to look at your system. So you want to share?
I can show it here, sure.
So you are sharing?
I'm not able to get the...
Oh, okay, one sec. Let me make the presenter. Okay, then the next thing is just we move on to the VB scripting part. Okay, so before we move on to the VB scripting part, now let's look at the reporting.
Sri, can you show the QC to QTP too?
What?
QC to QTP.
QC to QTP.
Yeah. We can write the script using QC to write sometimes.
No, you cannot write the script because you can convert the manual scripts to the automation scripts. Say for example, like you're going to write the test scripts in test plans, like manual test cases, right? Say here in the test plan, like you have a folder, and then you're going to write say new test, and that should be a manual test case, right? So what you do, you're going to write all the steps. Say something like I'm going to give the login test case name, say login, and then you're going to fill all these fields, right? And then you put the description, like say details tab, say verify login functionality. And then you go to the design steps, and then you're going to write the steps for the test case, right? Click on this new step button. Then we're going to say first to open application, right? So whatever that application URL or the executable file, you're going to say here is the application you want to open. Okay, so this is the executable file. And then, so you're going to say, this suggests you're going to write the manual test case steps, right? System displays the login page or the login window. And then you're going to write the second step. So you enter agent name, then password.
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website h2kinfosys.com. On our website h2kinfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.